Welcome to the couch where we interview local rappers, producers, actors, anybody doing anything positive for Memphis. I'm your host, David White, the man of the lost. I'm here with my homeboy MMP. I know him as Tony, but y'all can get to know him as MMP. Tell them about your project, man, that you're working on. Tell them what made you want to rap. Man.
I'm working on an album called Repressed Mind of a Man. Been working on that for like good 2 years now. It's almost done. Just basically it's talking about the things that I've been through, things that I've seen other people go through. Just things that I had on my mind for years, and I'm just putting it out like on an album, on like for music. And this is where I feel the most comfortable and stuff like that. So yeah.
All right. Speaking of the music, man, what led you to start rapping?
What's so crazy is like one night, just kicking it with some partners, and like they rap all the time. You know, I just let them do their thing. You know, I play the beat. I had my zone. I hook it up to my radio. I play a beat. I let them do their thing. They was like, man, you gotta freestyle tonight. You gotta freestyle tonight. So I was like, fuck it, I do. Fuck it.
Yeah.
And like I had did this shit, and I was saying the most craziest, outlandish shit, but it was rhyming. It was on beat. It sounded good.
Yeah.
It sounded a little pissed off at the time, but I was like, shit, that was the only shit that I knew at the time. But it's like, yeah, I did that, and I was like, I felt good doing it. And then, you know, I just started there. I started writing music when I was like, but the freestyle I did when I was 18. I started writing music when I was like 19.
Okay. What you think you can bring to the industry as far as like music?
I think I could bring like that. I don't want to say bring that old school back, because it's like, you know, when people hear me rapping, they say I remind them of Ice Cube, which is it ain't bad at all. It's like, you know, Cube is one of my favorites of all time, but it's like I'm trying to step out of it. It's like I'm just trying to, like, my thing is to bring, since I'm in Memphis, I want people to know other styles of Memphis other than just, you know, trap music. You know, I ain't got nothing against trap music. I like it. I like trap music. I be bumping to it too. I be speeding, you know, driving. That ain't my style. So it's like, you know, I'm just trying to let people know that there's other styles in Memphis. You know, and I'm trying to, you know, show them that, you know, that there's other things in Memphis that other than, you know, trap music.
Yeah, I feel you, because like, you know, you look at places like LA and New York, they got like, you know what I'm saying, they definitely got each, like, gangster rap, you got the so-called college rap, you know what I'm saying, it's different. I feel what you're saying with that. Okay, well shit, so what do you dislike about the industry? Like, if you could change some shit, like, anything.
Well, back then I saw a whole lot of shit. Like, I got tired of seeing everybody trying to do a dance track, and everybody, you know, just that poppy type shit. But it's like, you know, like now I'm not seeing too much of a problem nowadays. I mean,
not the dancing shit.
Not the dancing shit. It's just people's music don't have any substance to it.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, people, like I saw something about a double XL freestyle. They had like a room full of dudes, like the new guys or whatever, and they was rapping, and it was like they couldn't rap worth of shit. They wasn't really rhyming. They weren't talking about shit. Exactly, and it's like this wasn't how it was back then. It's like, you know, I definitely don't like that type of shit. Even like the trap, like the trap artists out here. At least we know what they're talking about. Like some of them, we know what they're talking about. Yeah, and it's, you know, it might be the same as everybody else, but at least we understand and we get the point and all this stuff. And it's like these dudes just talking about just random shit, and these people just feeding off this shit and pushing them and all of that. And it's like, that's what I don't like. And it's like, I mean, that's one thing I wish that would change in the industry, because that shit gets to go. Because if that continue, people keep like continuing to push that type of shit and listen to this shit, it's gonna fuck up the industry. Because like you notice, like back in the day, you know, we had rappers back then in the 90s talking about money and guns and all that shit, but at least they had a fucking story behind it.
Yeah,
they just
were actually doing the shit.
Exactly. And it's like, you know, but at the same time they had a good story behind it. They was like, you know, we don't want you to go out and do this shit, we just tell our story.
Yeah.
You know, of course some people didn't listen, but you know, it's neither here or there. But it's like nowadays it's like the gibberish type rapping is winning over everything, and it's like everybody following that shit, and you can see that the young people are like getting dumber. They're getting stupid because they listen to this shit, and it's like they're not getting anything from it, and it kills me when people be sleeping on folks like, you know, people really don't sleep on Kendrick, but they really sleep on like J. Cole, you know, stuff like that. He don't get his props.
It's because he ain't out there like most of these folks is.
Yeah.
If you see, dude, you saw that picture that's been popping up the man on the bus or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro,
take a picture.
Yeah, they trying, like, what they ain't trying to say much. Folks been trying to slick jab saying that he broke type shit. Like, nah, that man humble like that. You know what I'm saying?
Like, broke.
Yeah, that nigga ain't
like
broke.
this. That nigga ain't broke. I never met the nigga. I saw him live twice. That nigga ain't broke.
Yeah.
Nah, as much money as rappers make at shows, especially if they famous like that. As many shows, the man still doing shows and shit, still making money off an album that's damn near 2 years old.
Almost about 2 years.
Yeah.
Damn near about 2 years.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know.
That humble shit, fool. I think that's what this album. He ain't just no flashy ass dude.
Yeah.
Like, he was at first.
Yeah, and
like everybody will go through. When you get that money, bro, you gonna get shit you want, bro.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right,
It's just
right.
off top. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but he wasn't never over excessive with it. Like if you look at old J. Cole pictures, he ain't had like a shit ton of chains and shit. He had like one little piece. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why folks ain't just.
I just wish people would like give that type of rap more of a chance.
Yeah.
You know, because if we keep, like, not us, but if people keep pushing that bullshit, is hell. You know, folks back in the day, like I was talking to my grandma. You know, she thought that hip hop was just gonna be a fad, just gonna come and go.
My dad thought the same shit.
And it's like if we go down the same, you know, the same road, if we lose people like Kendrick and Cole and people that actually take the art of hip hop seriously, we're fucked.
I mean, I don't think we losing them, bro. I mean, if anything, it's changing color, bro. I mean, not on no racist shit, cause my top rapper is Eminem. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't on no racist shit. But if you look at that Double XL thing, the hardest nigga on that motherfucker is Lil Dicky.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They not trying to
Yeah,
make no
because
black
like
and white
it's
thing.
crazy. Like the white guys are taking hip hop more seriously
Exactly.
than the young black dudes.
That shit crazy.
So it's like, you know, and it's crazy. Like, and a lot of this, like, as far as hip hop artists today, like top 5 is like can't say. I mean, most people can't say they top 5 of today or in recent memory without Eminem.
Mm-hmm.
And he's white. And he's killing. You know, he did his goofy shit, but he also had his serious shit too.
Yeah.
He also had lyrics and substance. He had bars, punchlines. He was different flows and stuff like this. So, you know, like, just need to step it up. Everybody needs to step the fuck up with this shit.
Shit, you was talking about Ice Cube earlier, you said how you fuck with him. Like, who are your influences? Like, who influenced you?
My biggest influence that just got me rapping, like writing, taking it seriously, I'll have to say the Notorious B.I.G., Biggie Smalls, because like something about and Tupac, but something about how Ready to Die, his first album, it's here. You know, it's grimy, it's gritty, it's like it's like a fucking movie. It's like Notorious the movie before Life After Death on the album, and it's like, you know, I listened to the album. I was bumping it on the way here. It's like I listen to that album every day, all the time, and it's like the way he paint his stories, the way he rap the different flows, and even to the tone of his voice. You know, it inspired me to do something. And with Tupac, you know, I know I might sound cliche. Oh, my Tupac big. I don't give a fuck. These people that inspire me, you don't like it, eat a dick. I don't give a damn. So it's like, you know, with Pac, it's the same thing. He had different avenues of the way it gets you. He'd be the thug life gangster ass nigga. He'd be the poet. He'll talk about the two sides of women. You know, you got the good women, the ladies, the classy women. You got the bitches and hoes, the skanks and all that shit. People probably don't say skanks anymore, but I don't give a damn what they said. So it's like, you know, and it's like also the tone of his voice. You could hear him digging that shit out of his gut when he rap. It's coming from here and here, and it's like that's another thing. You know, I don't hear from rappers too much. You know, I don't hear it coming from their soul. Tupac spit that shit from the soul.
Yeah.
You know, even if like the deep breaths he would take, you just listen to it real, like in the
Especially
background.
when nigga mad.
Yeah, and it's like you can just tell he put his energy into that shit. And it's like, and then another influence, like, you know, Eminem. It's like, you know, I think he's one of the last people who took from that era and brought it to the younger people. And it's like, you know, his diversity of being silly and then being serious and then all that type of stuff. So, you know, just his diversity on how he would do things, or what he'll talk about. And, you know, Ice Cube, you know, the things he would talk about in his music, how he was diverse too. Like he would mostly, especially in his early days, he would talk about like the government and politics and all that type of stuff. He would talk about the street shit too. Yeah. He was like he said, he was like the reporter from the ghetto. He was just telling the people how it is. And it's like another one is Eazy-E. I know he didn't like write his own shit, but it's like I like the character that he put into, you know, the music that he did. You know, far as like the type of style that he had, his delivery, the image that he painted. You know, even though he didn't, you know, just write his shit, he was just, you know, the way he was speaking it and stuff like that. But I say that's about my all-time influence as far as like rappers go. But another influence that I have in music in general is Michael Jackson. Okay. His way he would strive for perfection. Mm-hmm. And I take that with me everything that I do, especially music. I would be in the studio, listen to my verse over and over and over again. I'd be like, okay, I want to do it again. Everybody around me be like, it sound good. Like, no, I want to do it again.
Yeah. I mean, that's because you know what you want. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And it's like I'm willing to spend hours and hours and hours going over it.
Yeah.
You know, billions of times until it sound right. And you know, a crazy fact that, you know, Thriller, his top album of all time to this day, you know, he had that album mixed maybe 80 times or more.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's close to that or more. He had it mixed down a lot. And he was doing it over and over and over again.
Crazy.
But he went with the second mix out of all of them. And that's what we got. And it's like I take that and I be like, okay, that's what I'm gonna do for every fucking song that I do. I don't like the half-ass shit. Like at the beginning when I first started, I was kind of having fun with it, but now I'm taking it a lot more seriously. It's like I'm trying to do different flow patterns and all that type of stuff. So
okay, growing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are my influences.
Okay. Well, okay. Who signed or unsigned would you want to collab with?
Whew.
It ain't no certain number if it's no certain number. One person, two, whoever.
Damn.
Who signed or unsigned? Old school, new school. So I said live and dead. Was that too broad? Was I narrowed it down?
Shit, no, that's good. Okay, the folks that passed, I'm gonna get that out the way. Of course, Big, Pac, shit, Big Pun, Big L, shit, rappers worked with Michael Jackson, so that would have been great. I've never heard a rapper working with Prince. I heard it was gonna happen, but it didn't.
The game said something about
it.
Yeah. He said it had too much cussing. So.
Yeah, if that, I'm gonna curse a motherfucker.
But he's somebody like, he said the whole album had too much cussing, so there had to be a single or a track or something like, bro, I just want to do this one song with you. That's it, like, don't just
like, I'm a cursing ass nigga, as you can tell. But it's like, I would clean that motherfucker up.
I feel you.
Prince. So it's like that and someone else that passed. I might be forgetting somebody, but alive that signed. Of course, Eminem. That would be fucking awesome. Royce the 5'9", Cole, Kendrick, Logic. Who else? Jay-Z popped in my head. That'll be pretty dope too.
Yeah.
Jay-Z. Yeah. Unsigned. Just a lot of local people that I know, like Jason the Hater. Let's see here. So many names popping up. I'm trying to remember a lot of folks' names. Pharaoh, which we already working on a song, so you know. So many. Idly. Let's see here. Omega Forte. I think he still go by that name. If I messed up your name, bro, I'm sorry. Payu. So many of them. I can't remember the names on top of my head, but yeah, there's a lot of them.
I feel you, bro. Well, I give you something a little more easy to talk about, man. Tell them a little bit more about the Prince, man. Like, if you want to say everything before, I'm pretty sure you did.
No, I did.
You know what I'm saying? Street Orchestra tape. Album. My bad.
Album.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Repressed Mind of a Man. This idea came to me in 2012. It's a funny little story. I fell out with my ex around that time, and she had posted a status on her Facebook talking about how she's gonna be depressed or whatever about the situation or whatever. So that just stuck out to me. Depressed. And then what's so crazy, you know, because I wrote it down and I put it to the side. And then like in 2013, was it 20? Yeah, it was 2013. I went to one of my producers, Dante, a Street Orchestra. Shout out to him. I went to him. I was like, I got this sample that I want you to work with, and it was a sample to I don't know if y'all remember the cartoon thing.
I remember.
And so it's like I had that and I gave it to him. It's like, this how I want it to sound. I want this to break like that. He was like, got you. And stuff. And then, you know, we sat together, he working on it. So like I wanted him to change this and that, and it's like I had that idea. It was supposed to start with one song. Just one. And it came to a whole fucking album.
So like, you said it was one song at that time?
Yeah, it was just supposed to be just. I just
so did it go from one song to an album, or one song, alright, mixtape, then alright, fucking album?
No, it was album.
Straight to album.
Straight to album, because I was like, I wanted nothing but original beats. Now I was gonna use a beat that I put on this mixtape that I'm working on
Yeah.
on the album, but Dante was like, you don't need to put that on there since it's not an original beat. So I was like, okay, so I scrapped it, but it's on the mixtape that I'm working on as well. But it's just, I was trying my best not to have, I was going through a lot of shit in the beginning stages of me working on the album, and I was really trying not to make it like all about
That one specific topic.
right. And so I was trying to make it, diverse. So it's like when Press is talking about, you know, the good side of love, the bad side of love. Yeah, family issues. How I thought about my own death. Just shit that everybody go through. And it's like I just put it out there. That's like some songs I just I got from real life experiences, and I made it to a story, and all that type of stuff. So it's like uplifting songs. I got some pretty dark songs on there. So I just wanted to make it as relatable as possible, because I ain't want to just make it where people be like, I can't relate to this shit.
See, that's crazy that you say it, because you saying like it's different, like I guess like feelings, tones for the album, and that's kind of how Ready to Die was, bro. Juicy is on the same album as Suicidal Thought. And it's like, bro, that's them two different, tones for Biggie, bro, and that's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, I fuck with it. Oh, shit, what would you say? Cause is this your first album?
Yep.
First album. How many mixtapes before this?
Just one.
Just one. Okay. Would you say this process is harder than you imagine? Mixtape?
Yes.
For real? Like, what was the hardest part? If you could say, if it was the hardest part.
The hardest part is finding. Well, one of the hardest. Well, can I say one of or just?
Yeah.
One of the.
Because I'm pretty sure it's difficult. I didn't shot, man, a lot of y'all shit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, bro, I see. It's just like I know where I stand in that shit. Like, this is my lane. This directing shit. This is me. I can do that all day. But when it comes to that rapping shit and the recording and all, like, it's a whole different realm. But and I respect y'all for that shit. This shit was different, bro. I've been like, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Which I really want to do it. So, man, I'd be like, bro, this shit straight, bro. That was straight, bro. What's up with that, bro?
Yeah.
I'd be like, nah, bro, do it again. Okay. And I fuck with that, bro.
So it's just finding the right sound.
Mm-hmm.
Just finding that relating to that sound that's in your head.
Yeah.
Just putting that out, because like biggest problem that I had was dealing with my voice, because as I'm talking right now, my voice sound the way that once I hear it, it sounds different. So I had to do that, and then I like when people hear me rap, they be like, I sound like one of the old school '90s cats, which is a great compliment.
Yeah.
But I want to step out of that, so I changed my flow pattern. I try to change like the tone of my voice, not to match up with the new guys that's out, but just to know that I'm from this era. I'm trying to let y'all know that
Get your own style.
exactly. So it's like that, and the writing. Because like some days, I could just flow. It just flow. But some days, other days I just can't. I have writer's block. And like my creative juices be flowing sometimes it don't. And it's like the hardest song, the main song I had a problem with on that album is a song called Your Reward, that's produced by my other producer, straight for P83 Productions. Shout out to you. It was just hard because I was overthinking it on on that beat because I wanted it to kind of sound like Lose Yourself a little bit, but I was like, no, I need to do my own thing. But it kind of got that same format of the build up. It's like because when I'm talking about on that song, it's like how I was confident about my rap skills, like this and that and the other, and then I lost it. And I had doubts. I had paranoia about people and all that type of shit. It just affected me, in every way of life. Yeah. And then at the end, I brought it to like I don't give a damn what happens. I don't give a damn what happens to like obstacles get thrown at me. I'm still gonna keep going. I'm still gonna keep fighting. So, but with that song, I was trying to make it. When I try to make a song more lyrical, it gets difficult because I'm trying too hard. Or it's like, but I had to really just tell myself, because I really wanted this song to be like just a heavy lyrical song. And I'm not just a very lyrical guy. I love listening to that type of music. That's one of my top favorite, Oh, and cut to the last part. Lupe Fiasco, one of my all-time favorites. Had a chance to meet him. Shout out to you if you hopefully watching this. But please
tell people. Let Kanye know.
Yeah. So it's like, I just had a hard time in this. I just had to tell myself, like, just say what's on your mind. Don't overthink it. Just write what you feel.
So that made it easier?
Oh, hell yeah. I was doing this. I was just going. I was rolling. Couldn't be stopped. I was like, shit, okay, well, let me change that. It was over with. I finished that song because there was a lot of things going on around that time. I finished that song in 3 days. Because I had to go out of town, do this and that and the other. But I kept that same feeling that I had when I first started. And then I finally finished it, got everything completed, done deal, all that type of stuff.
So, how close are you, like, to finish?
Say I got like, I'm really done with it. I'm just doing that perfectionist thing. So it's like I want to work on like 4 more songs, which should be out this year.
You gonna mix it 80 times?
If I have to.
82?
If I have to. Get this shit sounding how I want it to sound. If I have to, shit might come out next year. You don't know. So how many other times?
No release date.
No release date.
No release date. You ain't gotta like season, fall.
I wanted wintertime.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted because it got that type of theme to it. Yeah. I wanted to be winter. I wanted to release.
Okay. And you say you was working on another mixtape. So is after Repress, what's next? Is it that mixtape, another album?
It's a mixtape and another album.
Okay.
The name of the mixtape is called Live and Learn because going through a lot of shit around the time the idea popped in my head.
Yeah.
And after that, it's another album that I got so many ideas for. That's another reason why I'm so ready to go and get the first one out the way so I can just go ahead and work on this other album. The name of that I want it to be The Game of Death, like the Bruce Lee movie. And it's like it's gonna have that type of theme, but it's not gonna be heavily based about the movie. It's gonna be about
have some Bruce Lee samples on it.
Yeah.
Okay, say that word.
Oh yeah. I already sent it to Dante. Yeah, I already sent it to Dante. You know what to do.
I already know that man dissecting the shit out of it as we speak. Right?
Yeah. So those are 2 projects I'm really just focused on. Of course, I have other ideas or other stuff, but I take my time, work on everything, one at a time.
Okay. And you said so your mixtape album is the mixtape gonna be like a prelude in a sense? When you said it's gonna be Live and Learn.
Live and Learn.
Okay.
It's gonna be like after Repressed. because I just want to get Repressed done, finished, but it's gonna be Repressed, then Live and Learn, then Game of Death. It's gonna be like that.
Cool. What do you see yourself doing in 5 years, in the next 5 years?
Musically or anything, everything.
Man, shit. Like, music a big part of your life, cause so I figured whatever you doing with that is gonna be
Really, I just want my name to be out there. I
Yeah.
just want millions of people to know who I am and know my music and stuff, because that right there really inspires me as well. It's just getting a huge amount of people to feel, what the fuck you talking about and relate. Cause I had random people that I've never met come up to me and say, "I heard your song. I like it. I fuck with it." Yeah.
How that feel, bro?
First I was like, "How did you hear it?"
Yeah.
And then it was like, I heard it, like such and such told me about it. Woo, woo. I was like, "Oh, okay." It made me feel good.
Yeah.
So it's like it made me feel honored that people hear, because when you do anything, when you start anything, you kind of be like, I wonder who gonna really fuck with it, shit like that.
Yeah.
So, but then cause you used to your niggas, saying, "Hey, I fuck with it," all this shit. But you hear an outsider say this shit.
Somebody who don't know about your feelings, don't give a damn about your feelings.
Exactly.
Slaughter your shit.
Exactly. And it's like they'll give you a positive review, positive feedback. It's like, man, keep pushing a little bit.
That's how I feel like when folks be like, "Yeah, bro, I saw your video." The first thing I think, the first thing ain't even how you saw it, bro. It just be like, "Oh, dang, okay, like, how you know I made it?" You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't like where my name is on it, but it's just like, I ain't gonna say it completely be people like I don't know. It be more so like people of other people I know, like a friend of a friend type shit. I figure out that's how they find out or whatever. So it's like, yeah, that is a good feeling, bro. It really is, bro. It really is, bro. Yeah, but man, thank you for coming out, bro.
No problem.
Shout out your Instagram, and if you got a YouTube channel, let them know, bro.
I'm working on a YouTube channel now.
Okay.
But, my Instagram is check out MFP1990. You can use that with Instagram, Twitter. Find me on Facebook, MFP. Bandcamp, MFP1990.
No SoundCloud.
Yes, I do have a SoundCloud. MFP. My name on there is MFP the Dead Man. That was my very first name. I cut that out, and it's just MFP. But my SoundCloud is MFP the Dead Man, THA, Dead Man. Because, of course, I'm an Undertaker fan, if you couldn't tell from the name. So yeah.
But shit, speaking of your name, bro, tell them like the meaning behind MFP, because I remember it was a time when you went by MFP the Dead Man. But tell them, like, because they probably don't MFP what the fuck is that. Like, it's your name, this is the name, but like, tell them.
Well, what's so crazy that an old friend of mine was talking to my cousin, and they was like just talking about my initials or whatever, and my cousin was like, yeah, his real name is Montonio Floyd Parham. And an old friend of mine was like, "Nah, motherfucking Punisher."
Yeah.
And he had told me this shit. I was like, I fuck with it. I fuck with it. I really fuck with this shit. But it's like, I'm trying to kind of steer away from that a little bit. But it's like the way I rap. Like, if you listen to my old shit, my very first shit, very, very graphic, very. So
I'll give you the link to that. I'll tell you what to find that
shit.
If you come across that, you just come across it.
Yeah, you just come across it. But yeah, that shit was on some grimy shit.
Yeah.
And like, matter of fact, my first mixtape was called Minds of the Dead Man. And it was just it's 9 tracks. I think only one track on there ain't got that much cursing on it, but the rest of them just going in. Got substance. Of course, I ain't just saying just curse words on there just to be saying it. It has meaning behind it, but it's some graphic shit. I tell you that. I listen to my old shit like, damn, I was an angry ass young nigga.
But it's good that you can see your growth from it. Though.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
I was like, I was an angry ass young ass nigga back then. I was just pissed at the world.
Man, you still look angry now. Bro.
Yeah, I am, but you know,
editing your shit, bro. I'm talking about. Good. You know that little paint out Ghostbusters too? The frown and shit?
Yeah.
It's like that, bro. Like, bro. For real.
But, yeah, so I'm trying to, I'm thinking of another
approach.
Yeah. I'm still going to keep MFP.
Yeah.
But, I'm just trying to make M and F and P stand for something else.
Yeah.
But as of now, it's MFP, motherfucking Punisher. Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming out, bro. My homie MLP, whether you know him as Tony, Antonio, MLP motherfucking Punisher. It's my nigga, bro. Look out for his album. I say mixtape, I'm so used to saying mixtape. Look out for his album. I'm not sure on the release date, but winter. Hopefully it's a cold motherfucker. Yeah. Yep. Alright, next episode of The Couch coming soon, man. Subscribe. It's down there. You said you don't have a channel. You working on the channel?
Yeah, I'm working on the channel.
Yeah, subscribe to my channel. Follow my homeboy on Instagram. Friend him on Facebook. I promise he ain't as mean as he looks. Some nice tracks on that motherfucker. He ain't too mean, bro. But see y'all niggas next time. Motherfucking Punisher.
My life has taught me a lesson. Never leave the vest in the house and always be on your guard like a damn trained assassin. I'm slashing all the way through you fucking peasants. No Smith the Wesson can't save from the lesson I'm teaching and speaking through my fucking lyrics. You think I'm afraid to speak my mind? Bitch, you a joke. Warrior blood and